All right, so click on task 1 to begin. And it says choose a filter and find your style. A filter is a way to break down my entire list of artists. If you just want to see them and you don't care about filter, you can click see all. But my recommendation is you click on medium. A medium is the material that they use to create work, such as like paint or pencil, or it could be clay, or it could be spray paint. So just click around and look at the artists by breakdown. So here you have Swoon, the Date Farmers, Shepherd Fairy, lots of different artists that you can click around and look at. If you want to check out ethnicity and background, sometimes it's really key, really important for people to see people that make art that look like them and sound like them. So that's what we're doing here. If you identify as Latina or Asian or European or white or African American or straight up from Africa or Middle East or Native American, we have an artist for you. So go ahead and click on the filter and check it out. So if you're Middle East, click on Middle East and you'll see a range of artists from the Middle East. I don't have every breakdown, but if you do seem to fit in a different category that's not listed, I'm happy to add it for you. I'm happy to provide artists in that category. I will do some homework and find the right people for you. So talk to me if you don't have, if you're culturally not represented. And then theme. If you look at art made in the most recent years, it is broken down by several different common themes. I picked 3 that are most abundant and more common in the art world and art created by people that are respecting galleries, in literature, so magazines and documentaries, museums, etc. What you have here is perspective. So a perspective artist, an artist focusing on the theme of perspective, is trying to make you understand what they see. It could be something that actually happened to them, or it could be completely fictional, something they made up. So a made up story, you can still try to make someone understand your perspective. Social political power dynamics. So social political just basically means it has something to do with society or politics, typically a power struggle. So an artist may describe the haves of power or the have-nots in power. And then you have production. Production is very loosely worded. Production is the art of making without an end goal in mind. Usually there's no control there. So it's just active investigation, and it still ends up being some very creative project or creative art piece. Sometimes it's just the artist creating. Other times it is the act of involving people looking at your art that makes your art activated. And some examples of that are Yayoi Kusama, Ai Weiwei. Let's just go ahead and click on it. Artists such as, Chiharu Shiota, Tamam Mazam, Gabriel Orozco, Jose Bedia, JR the artist, Nick Cave, Yayoi Kusama, etc. I expect you guys to click around and look at him. Don't excuse him and say, oh, this guy has a funny name, therefore I'm not going to look at what he does. You may want to click on Ai Weiwei. You'd be surprised how brilliant the man is. Once you click on their name, it will take you to the style of work they do, and maybe an article, maybe a video. But it's worth giving it a little tour. Be a tourist in other people's perspectives, because you can always go home if you're a tourist. Yeah, or the see all option. If you want to go back to the notes if you need to look at the directions again, make sure you click on that button there. It will tell you what you have to do. You got 1, 2, 3 things done. The last thing I want you to do is click on journal prompts and do a journal prompt. Obviously, you should have some practice on how to do that. And today is no different. Just click on that, choose one. All right, good luck. Let's pick some amazing artists. Tell me about them. All right. So make sure you write down some great notes and so do some great drawings in your sketchbook. Here's your chance to shine. I appreciate you guys. See you later.